FAU will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game rolling. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. If that's setting the tone, then the tone is screeching nasty fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
But I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
The FAU offense will return to the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. FAU working with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep right. And he'll be shoved out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try to get outside. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Bringing the extra beef. It's a goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. At the 35, he's open. Still on his feet. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Back as the Owls offense will go back to work. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Hits the spin cycle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down for this offense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida Atlantic.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The FAU offense will return to the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them. And he breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Toss sweep to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now the toss. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. Toss sweep to the right. Running with power. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida Atlantic.
A 3rd down play to get the quarter started.
0.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. 2nd and 10 here. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Rodgers. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown. And he'll take it in. Touchdown tie!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. The FAU offense will return to the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the 4th quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback sees well in the passing game.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll run the toss. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Trying to get the corner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, FAU. And the punishment has been extended.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and they no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida Atlantic, 31. Alabama, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see